Hello, welcome to the final NextBigStep presentation in a set of 3. This was given at the IPC UK 2015 in our Saturday workshop. The theme for the day is Increasing Coherence and Effectiveness Internationally. This presentation focuses on the survey results that were around working together at the international level. Feedback from Friday raised questions about what coherence and effectiveness actually means, so I'd like to briefly explain these concepts. Coherence is about working together more effectively and thinking about the gains that we can make from knowing what people have already done, learning from that, and focusing our collective energy on where there is most need. It's about working together on areas of shared interest. Effectiveness is about having more impact both within our own work at local levels, but also on the wider world. Here we are focused on the meaning of our work and ensuring it genuinely makes a difference to people and our environment. Now let's look at responses that over 450 people around the world have given to the key questions in this area. First, the most important things that we can do to improve permaculture practices are to better share knowledge and practice at local level, to share inspiring examples of permaculture practice, and to give people help to connect with others that are interested in the same things as they are. If we look at key global issues, then it was felt that our greatest achievements would be to develop resilient and self-reliant communities, and to restore ecosystems. Halting climate change was also high on the agenda. Many people also felt that equality and eliminating poverty were also important. This gives us an idea of the focus for permaculture. Another key question was how can we improve our networks and organisations? The priorities here were to develop structure and tools for organisations to allow them to better collaborate with each other and to help organisations to be better at supporting their own networks. There is enthusiasm for development of regional and national networks and for extending the reach of permaculture, although fewer people prioritised international network as part of this. In response to the same question, this word cloud and quotes are taken from open-ended answers and give a summary of the key areas where organisations say they would like support. And we can see that fundraising, funding and financial support and security are important here. Organisational development and management were also mentioned by several, as were developing teaching and research remits. The next step moves on to look at those areas in more detail. So in education, there was, in thinking about what is it most important to achieve, there was overwhelming support for moving permaculture to mainstream teaching in schools, and perhaps a recognition of getting permaculture from niche into mainstreams more generally, but also seeing the value of education within schools to younger people. Some local areas in the UK and across Australia have already got permaculture curriculums in school, which shows that although this would be ambitious, it is definitely achievable. Other responses recognise there's a need for more permaculture teachers, and that having consistent basic requirements for courses and for teachers were also important. In terms of research, there was lots of different options here, and my apologies if this text is a little small. The greatest need was to better evidence our practices, to ensure that practices and approaches are effective and informed on good, valid scientific and good other kinds of evidence. The environmental side, or the environmental sustainability or regenerative properties of permaculture practice, were also prioritised by many people. Better understanding of how permaculture can improve people's lives and livelihoods and help in sustainable development were also noted as key areas. Finally, this is an overview of the main priorities and contentions in what we might achieve through working together. Here, dark green is things that are essential to achieve, light green things that are important to achieve, yellow things that would be useful but not essential, and red indicates where we should not be working in a particular area. Grey responses are those that people chose as not being applicable to themselves or their organisations. So we can see that sharing good practice was essential to over 70% of respondents and supported by all. Coordinating research into the effectiveness of meeting that question we just addressed in the previous slide is a high priority to most people, and we are delighted that the Permaculture International Research Network, or PERN, was launched at the IPC conference this year, which is a huge step towards achieving this. It will be looking at connecting organisations and understanding bioregional differences were areas that most people thought were essential or important, and there was no contention around that area. Conversely, it was clear that we appreciate the diversity of permaculture, and there is little support for developing a unity of purpose across the movement. As expected, there are many different opinions and priorities across our network, but also clear areas of consensus. Perhaps what we need to do is to create a set of tools and resources that enable people to connect and work together in their areas of passion and priority, to value diversity in the marginal and obtain yields that are fulfilling at local, regional and global levels. To help those connections, we have a website where you can learn more about the project and get involved. There are also discussion boards covering the main areas discussed during these IPC workshops. So we've had groups working across 5 days in particular thematic areas. So if you'd like to add resources to these for your groups or get in touch about anything else, please drop me an email. My name's Naomi, and you can get me on international@permaculture.org.uk. Many thanks for listening. Now that we've got a better understanding of the needs and key areas of interest, we are working together to develop plans to support this through to and beyond IPC India in 2017. I hope to see you there.